Hey. Hello, 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 everybody. It's the Mr. Hydration Performance Wednesday. This is where we have artists come from all over the area and join us to talk about them, what they do, how they started, and all their stories. Last week, we were fortunate enough to have TJ Cuttajar from New York. And today, we have Michael Sphar, originally of Streator, Illinois, on with us. He's one of my favorite country singers. He's got an amazing, amazing country voice, and I cannot wait to have him on here. But first, I want to talk about our sponsors. And by sponsors, I mean these are people that I support. These aren't people that pay me anything. I don't get paid by these guys. I just genuinely support them. I think they're really, really good people, really awesome businesses, so on and so forth. So number one, I want to go with DJ Slim. DJ Slim is a entertainment company. They do weddings, they do bars, they do bar mitzvahs, birthdays, all the sorts. Really, really awesome people. If you want entertainment, quality entertainment, high energy entertainment at any of your gatherings, may it be a birthday party, maybe it's a like I said, bar mitzvah or something, it doesn't matter. I just want you to know that if you should hire them, right? It's 815-257-2601. Again, that's DJ Slim, 815-257-2601. Number two, Black Crow Promotions. Look them up on Facebook. They're always giving up and sharing some of the coolest information. And if you're a musician, maybe you're part of a rock band, you definitely want to hit Black Crow Promotions up because they're always sharing opportunities for shows for you and your band. So make sure you hit them up on Facebook, Black Crow Promotions. Make sure you look them up. Also, I want to give a shout out to K Squared Imagery. That's Kevin Killalea. He's out of LaSalle, Peru, Illinois. He helps out all the bands. He does banners. He does posters. He does photo shoots. He does music videos. He actually did my first music video. If you go to YouTube and look up Superhero by Victor Raoul, then you will find my music video that I did. And it was all put together by Kevin Killalea. That's K Squared Imagery. Another person I want to give a huge shout out to is Murphy Elias. He also does recordings. He is a man. He puts together great music for great bands. He knows how to record. He knows how to put together also music videos. The man is a genius when it comes to just being a creative person. Make sure you hit them up. Definitely. Also, this weekend, April 11th, I will be at Alley Ann's. It's Sunday, so I'll be there at noon. I'll be going till 3 or 4. And I'll be jamming some music. I'll be DJing some stuff. We'll be dancing. I'll be giving away prizes. It'll be awesome stuff. So if you're in the Dwight area, Dwight, Illinois, make sure you go to Alley Ann's this Sunday. And another thing I do want to do is I want to give a shout out to Micklitz Spring Fling. Micklitz Spring Fling. It was an amazing time. We went camping. It was Thursday through Sunday. It was such an amazing time. I want to go back. I'm actually going to go back to Sugar Creek, the family gathering. That's going to be April 15th or 16th through the 18th. It's going to be a fun time. I can't wait to go over there. Also, Phoenix Fest is July 23rd through the 25th. That's at Tall Tree Lake in Vienna, Illinois. Holy shit, dude, that place is amazing. I wish I could have brought all you guys there. I should have recorded everything there, but I was having such a good time. You have no idea. Like it's one thing to go somewhere as a spectator, but it's a whole nother thing to go as a performer, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait to go to Phoenix Fest because I get to go there and perform. Another place that I'm going to do is going to be Skydive the Falls Fest. It's going to be 3.0. That's a 2.0 shirt, and that's going to be July 15th through the 18th. I cannot wait for that. I can't wait for any of these. Dude, I'm living such a fucking beautiful life right now. How do I do it? I don't know. Anyway, those are the people that I want to give a shout out to. They're all amazing, every single one of them. What up, Jacob? I'm gonna put you up here. What's up, Tammy? And of course, Kenzie. How are y'all doing? I'm so happy you guys are here to join us. We're having one of my favorite performers on here. I cannot wait to have him on here. Matter of fact, let's see if we can get him on here in like, I don't know, 1 to 2 minutes. We'll get him on here. But absolutely, I'm so excited to have him on here. He is, like I said, one of my favorite country vocalists I have ever met. The dude's got such a great voice. He's a great person, always a great energy. He's always doing something crazy, and I can't wait to get him on here. So please welcome him. Well, along with me to the Mr. Hydration Wednesday Performance Station, Mr. Michael Sphar.
What's going on, guys? Thank you for having me.
How are you, brother? How you doing, my man?
Doing good. Just
yeah, awesome, dude. Awesome. How you doing today, man?
It's going. I mean, a bunch of rain.
Yeah.
Hoping to get a
Oh, you guys got a bunch of rain?
Oh yeah, tons.
Dang, dude, we got a ton of rain for like 30 seconds. It looked real bad, and I mean maybe there was more like 5-10 minutes, but it felt so short. It wasn't even worth it. I mean, you look outside now, it's pretty dry. You know what I mean?
Oh, right now, yeah, it is. That's why I'm hoping the rain gets hold off there a minute.
Yeah. Awesome, man. So do me a favor and introduce yourself to our audience here. You know, let them know where you grew up, where you come from, and we'll get into what brought you into music. Or if you want to get into it, you can, but let's I'm gonna leave the floor to you.
My name is Michael Sphar. I grew up, I actually was born in Kewanee, Illinois. Moved to Streator when I was in kindergarten. And from there, I just kind of bounced around. I lived in Ottawa for a little bit. I lived in Lincoln for a little bit. Lived in, and then now Lewistown, which is about 2 hours down south from Streator. So that's where I'm from.
How's it feel living over in Lewistown now?
It's small, but you know, it's good place to live. You know, not the big city vibe. It's just a small town. Just, you know, one traffic light. That's all it is. So.
Whoa! What?
Yeah.
Are you for real? You only got one traffic light out there?
One traffic light. Yep.
Damn. For some reason, I thought it was bigger than that, man. Damn.
It's about 2,000 people. So.
Holy shit! And you're down there for work, correct?
No. I actually, when I met my fiance, I moved down here. So I no longer. I used to work for DOC. I no longer work at DOC. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm.
No shit, dude. I didn't know that. Damn.
Yeah.
How's that feel?
2 years ago. So
how does that feel now that you're not there anymore?
I mean, it's different. I mean, the money was good, I'll tell you that, but it wasn't worth the 16, 18-hour shifts every day. Just working 7 days a week. You know, I mean, like I said, pay was awesome, but there's a lot of things that it did for us. So I mean, pay off our house, our cars, stuff like that. So grateful for that.
Dang, dude, that's crazy, man. But hey, as long as it makes you happy, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Hell yeah, dude. Awesome. So let's get into what got you into music, man. How did you what made you want to become a singer? And number two, specifically, what made you want to become a country singer?
I don't know. I just kind of just grew for a love for the music when I was younger, listening to usually 90s 90s country was kind of my thing. It's what I grew up listening to. So that's kind of been doing my doing it now. Mainly just the older country, but now I'm trying to get into the newer stuff because not a lot of people just like straight 90 country. I mean, there's tons of people that do, but I mean, I'm trying to learn different country, the newer country stuff. So,
what would you say is one of your, I guess one of the artists you're more gearing towards that is newer on the rise?
Probably Morgan Wallen. I mean, I just love his music. Also Luke Combs. Just stuff like that. I just feel like whenever I do sing, it's always Garth Brooks. I mean, that's always my go-to. But a lot of people say, "Oh yeah, you sound just like him," and all that, and just trying to step away from that and try to do my own thing. But I kind of just don't want to mimic somebody, I guess you could say, because you could be known as the guy that sings Garth Brooks, but that's all you're known for, that kind of thing. So
I feel you, man. You definitely want to make your own stamp in the world, for sure. And I mean, it doesn't hurt to have, like, if you're gonna emulate someone, you're doing it for one of two reasons. One, you sound like them, and two, you want to get as good as them. So if you're gonna emulate anybody, Garth Brooks was definitely a great starter, for sure. And I'm not gonna lie, man, I love your country voice. You have one of the best country voices I've ever heard. I remember the competition we did at Starved Rock, the Starved Rock Country Showdown.
Yep.
I remember listening to you specifically and just being like, God damn, dude, how can I even beat this guy? but I did have original music, so I got the up on those points.
Yeah.
but like when it comes to through and through country vocals, man, you got me in spades.
Well, maybe one day it'll go somewhere. I mean, I feel like I haven't really put a lot of put my all into music. You know what I'm saying? Every once in a while, I'll get a wild, thorn at my ass to do something. But like that random trip that we took down to Nashville to go try out for The Voice. I mean, that was just random. But one day, that's why I say one day it's got to be my day. So maybe it's not now, but maybe later down the road. I mean, I had some hope down in Nashville, but that was quickly lived.
You did, dude. You did. That was close, man. You got way closer than I did, dude.
Yeah, but it didn't work out, and there's probably a reason why. So it is what it is.
I always think when it comes to those to like the big like cattle calls is what I call them. I think that's what they're actually called. But when you go over there, I think the big thing about that whole vibe is that they're looking for like these younger, certain looks types of thing. They're not really looking for the average Joe that's got an amazing voice. It's like there's certain things, and like I used to get so mad when I didn't get them, but like after seeing them take almost every teenager that they could in front of me that didn't have all that great of a voice. Right. I just realized it's more about looks than it is about performances, and it's weird because it's the voice.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They're not supposed to know what you look like until they turn their chairs, but that's furthest from the truth. I mean, you have to think about how many different producers you got to go through before you even get to that stage. So, I mean, you're going literally through 3 or 4 rounds of straight producers before you even think about stepping in front of those judges. So, I mean, it's far, it's far from, I guess it's a stretch from the truth when they say, they have no idea what you look like, but they do. So, I mean, they weed them in and out, Yeah,
I definitely understand. So what is your approach towards music in like these days, as opposed to before when it was more of going to these opportunities like I'm sorry, I fucking had a brain part there. Like The Voice, like America's Got Talent, like American Idol. Instead of going to these, are you still planning to do those and do something else, or what do you feel is your approach now?
I'm just now I'm just looking. I'm just doing kind of local competitions. Usually, what I just do now. Like about a couple months ago, I went to a bar. They had a karaoke contest going on. Said, what the hell? I'll jump into it. There's about 10 people, 12 people that sang. They get like half the pot or whatever. I ended up winning that. It was for a charity, so I ended up donating.
Nice, dude.
That. Yeah. So I won that. Not, it was nothing big, but and then another one probably a year or two ago, I won a competition down at the Pitch down in Peoria. That is competition going on, about 12, 13 singers on that one. Won that one, but it just seems like the bigger competitions I can never. I mean, I always feel like I can always get in the finals, but I just never can close. Just because I feel like by that point I run out of songs that that you really sound really good in. Those songs that you was like, oh, those are my go-to, and then now it's crunch time to try to get to find the next song that you need to do and sound good for, something that you really haven't practiced much. And I guess if you keep on practicing those songs, then I guess you'd probably do better. I would probably do better if I kept practicing. I'd got a set list and just knew those were the songs that I was going to sing and just keep on practicing and then just go to every competition with those. But who knows? Some competitions are viewed differently where this week's going to be 90s, this week's going to be 2000s, and sorry, I'm reading a comment. Oh, as comments posted up in here, so
what up, guys? What up? That's
but
cool,
anyway,
dude.
I thought, but yeah. Anyway, yeah. I mean, it's different because you just don't know what song you're gonna have to sing. So it's kind of, you gotta get a plan for every kind of genre. I mean, I remember there at Star Rock competition, not Star Rock. It wasn't at the Star. I think it was Star. It wasn't the Country Showdown, but it was a Star Rock competition. I placed third in. I didn't get first or second, but I did win one week for fan favorite, which I thought was crazy because, it's usually about how many people you bring there would probably determine who's going to be the fan favorite, obviously. But I ended up doing $100 one week for just being a fan favorite. But at the end of it, I got third place. But I just do this whenever I come across a competition. I'll throw my hat in there, try to give it a go, and if it works, it works. It doesn't, it doesn't. Like I said, I don't want to say I'm giving up on music or I'm trying to, but I feel like I got a big disadvantage, especially when it comes to, like, I feel like I'm just a guy with a voice. I don't have, I don't know any kind of instrument. So, I mean, I'm mainly known as just, the guy that sings karaoke. That's the way I feel. So it's just, I feel you can't go anywhere unless you have an instrument, I feel like. So, but that's, like I said, that could be furthest from the truth too, because I mean, there's tons of country singers that still don't know. I don't remember one offhand, but can't think of any offhand. But there's plenty of country singers that started without instrument. And I know I could learn, but I mean, it is what it is.
Well, I think another thing you could do too is you could work with people that can give you like instrumentals for you to write music towards. Have you ever thought about going that route? Writing
music?
Yeah, like even writing the vocals or singing other people's songs.
No, I haven't thought about it. I know I don't think I'm talented enough to really write the music. I mean, that takes a lot of talent. I just never.
Yes and no. Because I feel when you address a song, when you go into it and you start singing it, there's as a vocalist myself, I have high praise and I also have high expectations when I hear other people sing. I'm not saying that I judge them and I think they're pieces of shit or anything like that, but when I hear a good vocalist, it takes time to become a good vocalist. It takes a lot of time to become a good vocalist. And the amount of control that you have in your vocals and the way that you can project them, I feel if you were to put that same energy towards writing a song or maybe writing a chorus or listening to a melody and like humming a melody, like listening to an instrumental and then humming a melody and coming up with that, I feel like if you put even just half of the energy that you put towards what you learned while you were singing, I think you could really write some good music, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a possibility. I've never ruled it out completely. Just I don't know. It's just amazing what people do when they write songs because it just all makes sense, and rather than just mumbling a couple words together and maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. Like the songwriters are where it's at. I mean, it takes a lot to write a song, and I don't think people really truly understand that. I mean, because a lot of people don't understand that a lot of these superstar like country artists like Luke Combs and all these other Luke Bryan and all, they don't write their own music. I mean, it's literally people writing this stuff for them. So, I mean, yeah. So, it's a possibility.
Well, personally, I have a song that I think you could really kill. I'd love to send it to you and just you learn it and you perform it because you did just say that like those big artists they don't write their own music. They have other people write it for them. I could definitely send you a track or two that you could at least give your take on it and see how you feel about it. Maybe take that route.
For sure, yeah.
That I think that'd be at least a good opportunity to take on because I feel like I have high praise for your vocals, man. I could say that all day. I really could. But I just feel like if anyone's got like a real great shot at getting a huge opportunity, especially when it comes to these artists that are out there to give their voice to the world, to give their voice at performances on stage. I think you're definitely up there, man. I think you could go really, really far with your vocals.
Thanks. Yeah. Yeah, definitely a possibility. Like I said, there's got a lot of life going on, you know what I'm saying, as far as different things. And, you know, we're remodeling our house, trying to sell that stuff, sell it, and, you know, just work and all this stuff. And I know that's just excuses. I mean, yeah, I literally watch TV every night. I mean, I could be using that time to, you know, kind of go with my dreams. But I mean, there's definitely time. But I mean, I'll sit there. But you know, it's just you just got to find that wild hair, like I said, and just run with it. Then, I mean, I'd be lying if I sing every day. I mean, whether it's, you know, in the shower or driving to work, or, you know, just I hear randomly a song, or I'll just be walking. I'll just start singing just because that's what song I just thought about in my head. But no, it's just
those songs. Just let me tell you real quick. Those songs that just pop in your head, the little melodies that you're talking about, write those down. You should write those down every time they pop up. I can't tell you how many times I've just come up with like a random tune, and then it just became like a song or a freestyle later on.
Oh yeah, I remember back when you had that apartment off there on Main Street.
Yeah, the one downtown.
I remember we all went there. One night there's a bunch of people, and we're just, so I think you were just playing the guitar or something, and or somebody, there was just so many people there. I don't remember, but we were just singing, having a blast. I mean, and we're just come up with. I think I was sitting there trying to come up with some lyrics too, if I can remember. But I mean, none of it's kind of made sense. But you know, even if it doesn't, even if, you know, that's the start of something. So,
dude, hold on a second. My battery's dying.
Yep.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Wait, what the hell? How are you still on?
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Sorry about that. I thought I left it on the charger all day. Apparently I didn't. But yeah, man, I feel like even if you were just to sit down and write, like if we were to sit down and write a song together, I think you would catch on to the writing process, because really it's the chorus is basically the heart, right? And then the verses are like the limbs, the body, and then the bridge is more of like I don't know, like the head, like it's not there for long, but it's there to give life to a little bit part of it and change it up a little bit. But I think if you were to just maybe even find like a writing class or something to go to just kind of get a feel for what it is, because I really feel like there's so much more potential in you that you're not like necessarily going after, that I think could really help you in the long run, even for these competitions that you go to. Because I mean, you've seen what happened in the competition we were at. I don't think I should have won that, but I won it because I had original music both times.
Oh yeah, you're great. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like you could learn a lot from there for sure.
Yep.
So in terms of these competitions, have you ever taken the time to write down like a list of all the competitions you've been to and like what you placed in those? Like kind of like a resume?
No, but you know, I feel like most of the competitions I have done, I've placed. I remember there's one that I think it was Mendota Sweet Corn Festival or something that I went to, and I couldn't believe it. I mean, I was out the first round. So yeah, it's just I guess it just depends. But I feel like most of the competitions that I have been in, I have placed a good amount of time. So no, I haven't even sat down one time before and just made them all up. But
I think that'd be a good idea, man, because that's basically, it's a resume, and you could even send that in to like any record labels that you would like, and just have them look at you. So maybe send it in, like have a resume of all it, because it's all real. You know, you're not lying about any of it. You send that in, maybe send a recorded track of you singing whatever your favorite songs are, and I wouldn't be surprised if someone hit you back, man. I mean, there was one of the first guys that I interviewed. His name is Tej, Teej. He just got signed to a label, and that's what he was doing. He was sending he hasn't gone to like competitions like you have. He was just recording music. He ended up just putting it some stuff together, and he sent it out. And he put out some feelers here and there, and he finally got signed. He actually just got signed like last week, I think, or last week.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's, like I said, that's definitely a possibility. I mean, I haven't really thought about all the options that that could lean to something. Yeah,
I think you could do great, man.
I mean, there's always opportunity. So
absolutely, man, absolutely, dude. So also this weekend you're gonna have a big old shindig, aren't you?
Oh yeah, for her birthday.
Yep. So. Big old birthday bash weekend for the both of you.
Yeah, her birthday's on the 8th. Mine's on Monday. So, well, hers is tomorrow. So yeah, tomorrow, and mine's on Monday. So
what are you guys planning for doing there? Obviously, I'm gonna try and make it out.
Yeah, I hope you do. We're gonna hopefully the rain holds off, but yeah, we're gonna try to have some bags, some food, some drinks. I got the pool open if anybody wants to, but it's too cold for
dip in the pool.
I think you got to be pretty brave to jump into that. But other than that, we're just gonna have some music, have a good time. So try to relax for a little bit. No kids. So.
Oh, you guys have no kids on Saturday, huh?
Yeah, no kids.
Dang, dude. Do you guys have a sound system out there? Do you guys have like a PA or anything?
No, I got a small one. Nothing huge. It's got probably I think it was $150, $200 one. Wasn't real expensive, but it's got enough for some mics or a guitar hookup, and you're good to go.
Hey, there you go, man. That's all that matters, dude. So I know you were talking about before how it seems like the bigger competitions, when it comes to the last round, you don't normally like you almost run out of song choices that you're powerful in. Have you written down a list of songs that you are really, really powerful in, and maybe like bring those with you as options?
Oh yeah.
I know you were talking about having like a set list.
Yeah, I in my mind. I mean, I know what songs I feel like I'm really good in, or I've done good in. Other than that, I mean, it's just you think of something for the week and you're just like, okay, yeah, I know that song, but do I know all the lyrics? Because most of those competitions, you don't have lyrics. So 90% of the time I feel like I screw the lyrics up no matter how good I know the song. So,
hey, yo, me too, bro.
all the time. I mean, you could be singing the thing nonstop for a week straight, and you could sing it without the music and all this other stuff, and then it comes down to competition. I think it's just nerves, but it's usually just all in my head. I mean, I know usually the artists that I know I feel that I'm very confident in, but to like when themed nights for like the 80s or something like that. I know a lot of 80s music, but I don't know how, I don't know how my voice kind of collabs with 80s music, because it kind of sound a little weird. But there is 80s country that I don't know much about, but 90s is where it's at. So 90s, 2000s, and then I mean, I'm trying to get in the newer stuff now, but
is it hard to get into the newer stuff, do you think?
I think my problem is I try to kind of feel like I try to sound like them. So I kind of get the vibe where to go and then start making the adjustments when you need, because anybody can, I can't say anybody, but a lot of people can go in there and try to sound like somebody, but what really makes you stand out is your own personal, how you actually sound, instead of, it's cool for a little bit when someone's like, oh man, you sound just like him. I mean, I get that all the time with Garth Brooks. You sound just like him, but then at the end of the day, it's just another guy that did karaoke. So, I mean, just trying to kind of switch it up a little bit and get it going to my own. And I feel like that would really make me stand out.
Do you have anything planned for Saturday? Any songs that you've been practicing, maybe?
I might sing a couple after I get a couple drinks in, But it's,
yes.
It'll always always when there's a crowd, I just go to people that haven't really ever heard me sing. I just go for the ones that I know I'm pretty confident in. So I'll probably sing a couple of those. Garth Brooks, maybe some Luke Combs. I do like some Luke Combs. Other than that, probably I'll stick with that genre there.
So what would you say is one of your someone says, all right, you have an opportunity to get on at the MGM Grand, right? You're gonna get on stage for one song. You only get one song though. What song do you choose?
The River by Garth Brooks.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome, man. I like that song. I do. I really, really dig that song. Have you ever thought, I actually just heard this song the other day, and I immediately thought of like, man, this would be a nice song for you to sing. It's called I think it's called The Kids. I think that's what it's called, The Kids.
Never heard of it.
By Kenny Chesney, maybe? American Kids.
I'll have to look that up. I've never heard of it.
No, oh, dude, it's a really, really fun song, dude. It's got a nice like rhythm to it. The bass line's real good, super country, dude. I dig it.
Yeah,
there you
check
go.
It out.
Check this out.
That's true. Yeah, we were just talking about that. Yep.
Yeah, for real, right? See? Told you, dude.
Yep. We're just talking about that.
Check this one out too.
Just sing The River together.
Oh, us. I thought that said we, like Jordan and you.
We did do the Thunder Rolls back.
We did do the Thunder Rolls.
I listened to that just the other day. I was going through my memories on Facebook there, and I seen it. I was like, oh shit.
Dude, I did always want to ask you, man. I know I probably asked you that, but I feel like you kind of all right, so why did you step away from that, man? Just
with work and drive. I mean, because it's a 2.5 hour drive up there, and then mainly it was me trying to be more. I guess I could have been there without drinking, but I really didn't want to be drinking and driving. So that was a big factor in it. And then work. I had work every morning after that, so I was getting home till 1 o'clock in the morning, and then waking back up at 4 o'clock to get to work by 5:30. So, I mean, it was just rough. But yeah, I mean, I definitely think we could have. But you killed it. So
yeah, but it wasn't about me. It was about us.
I know. That's part of the reason why I haven't been up there since. I haven't done that competition since. It's just realistic. I just couldn't gig every single week and get up there and make sure I was up there, get off of work in time to drive up there 2.5 hours, and it was just rough. I can't dig. It's just too far.
I feel you, man. So I do want to ask, have you thought of maybe trying to fill in for a lead singer position for like a country band?
No, I don't really know of any bands really. I mean, I've been on a couple Facebook sites where they're looking for, getting a band together. I talked to a couple of people about maybe potentially getting like a Garth Brooks cover band going, because I mean, that if that's how it had to go, I mean, he's still out there doing what I love to do, singing, but it wouldn't be exactly my own thing, but it would still be out on stage singing and having a good time, because I love singing. But other than that, no, I really haven't. I hate to be the downer, like I haven't really been doing this or haven't been doing that. I mean, I just would say whenever an opportunity comes available, then I jump on it. It's not like I'm out searching for it, but usually I'm a firm believer things happen for a reason. So if I find something that's, it's a competition in 2 weeks and you're only like 30 minutes away, it's like, yeah, I'm going to do it. But other than that, I mean, like I said, it just comes down to the drive. I mean, I could sit there and do a lot of research and stuff like that and try to find all those things, maybe a band that's looking for a singer, stuff like that. But no, I haven't really ever did that. So
I think it'd be something to look into, man. Like, I mean, it wouldn't hurt, because like, one, you wouldn't have to worry about the instrumentals. 2, you wouldn't have to worry about the music. And 3, you could just worry about I mean, just working on your presence on stage.
All right.
Because
Yeah,
you already got the
for sure.
vocals.
Yeah, that's another thing I need to work on. I think instead of just standing up there and being awkward, just get with the music and get going around. I think that'd be a good part too. So,
hey man, we all got to work on something, dude. For real. All right, man. So with this, we have what I would call the performance section of this, because I know you have to go early because you have other engagements that you have to you have to meet. So I have a request. All right, I have a request. I know you probably have some instrumentals lined up, but I would like to hear you go about this a cappella if you'd be cool with it.
okay.
Yes. All right, brother. I'm gonna get myself out of the shot. I'm gonna let you introduce whatever song you wanted to do. I'll come in after every song, but it's gonna be all you.
All right, I'm just gonna do one quick one. I gotta kind of get up and get ready, and got about 25-minute drive or so. So,
all right, brother, no problem, man. Here, let me get out of your hair right now.
all right. Just gonna do the river real quick for you guys. Like Garth Brooks, obviously. You know, a dream is like a river, ever changing as she goes. And a dreamer's just a vessel that must follow where it goes. Trying to learn from what's behind you. Never knowing what's in store makes each day a constant battle just to stay between the shores. There's a little tidbit there. Still a little sick, so.
Hey, brother, no worries, man. You did good, dude. As soon as you started going into it, I was just like, "Ooh, dude, that country voice, yeah, yeah." But thank you so much, man. I know you're pressed for time, and I thoroughly appreciate you making the time to come on here. Anyway, I'm gonna do my best to come out there. Do you have any shout outs you want to give to anybody? Maybe songwriters, maybe friends, maybe businesses that you enjoy. Anybody, just give some shout outs to somebody.
I have to do Cody Calkins. Cody Calkins,
the man,
a great guy for mentorship. Always the guy that you go to, and he's like, "Yeah, keep going, keep going, keep going." Yeah, definitely. So if you haven't checked out his music, make sure you do, because he's a great artist, and hopefully one day he does get somewhere, and he does go somewhere and do good things and big things. So yeah, definitely Cody Calkins. That's
beautiful shout out, man. He's actually one of the biggest reasons I even started doing music around here.
Yeah, he's a great
great person. All right, again, thank you so much, man. I'll let you go. I know you got to get out of here. Thank you so much for being on here, my brother.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. All right, that's awesome. All right, so that was Michael Sphar. Beautiful person, great musician, great singer. He's got one of the best country voices that I've ever heard. And he's, right now, it sounds like he's still trying to figure out how he wants to go, how he wants to approach it. I really, I hope, hopefully he finds a band. I think I'm telling you, he's a great asset. If you know any country bands out there, or even just a band in general, looking for a vocalist, do me a favor and reach out to them. Tell them about this guy. He's a great person, a great energy. And again, I could go on forever and ever talking about how much I love his vocals. He's just a great dude all around. Again, thank you so much for tuning in. This was a little bit early, but he is pressed for time, so I still wanted to get him in, so we needed to do it early. Usually I'm done by 8, but now I have a whole lot of time. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm actually gonna head to the Eagles. Yeah, it's the Eagles. They're doing the Queen of Hearts, and it's chicken night. So if you're in Streeter and you feel like going to eat some chicken, some good delicious chicken with whatever size they got going on, make sure you go to the Eagles. You get a plate, go up. I think it's all you can eat. You pay once you get in, you get the food, you eat, and there's usually really, really awesome people. Oh, thanks, Joseph. Appreciate it. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Hopefully we can get you on here sometime, dude. I'd love to interview too as well. That'd be really cool. We'll set up a Wednesday. Hopefully I'll send you a message after I'm done here. But again, thank you so much. I'll be over there. Oh, and another thing, if you're in the MMA sphere, because I do music interviews and I also do fighter interviews for boxing, kickboxing, MMA, really any kind of combat sports. I'm really into it all. One championship out of Asia. They're making their debut on the American network television on TNT. They're making their debut today, and they're headlining with Demetrius Mighty Mouse Johnson, who is a former UFC champ, got traded in a historic trade between MMA organizations, and they're making their American TV debut today. So I'm going to be going out, and I'm going to be watching that. So I'm pretty excited about that. All right, I'm getting out of your hair. I'm fucking rambling on. I'll see you later. Goodbye. Adios.